I'm glad that our shows have brought you that joy and that happiness, because that's what we get up to do every day, is to make someone else's life better. It's been a heavy burden to carry for 10 years. We're dealing with all of the legal drama that we've had to deal with since 2010, and we're dying on the inside.
Todd Chrisley admits how his family really feels about their reality show, Chrisley Knows Best.
I would love to say it's all scripted, but you can't script the dysfunction that goes on in our life.
The series premiered on the USA Network back in 2014.
In a year, we probably spend $300,000, sometimes more, just on clothing. I approve every piece of clothing that our children wear.
Her shorts are too big, they need to be smaller.
Smaller or larger, they still look like ass. I think that any family in this country has gossip and chatter. I think that ours is just now going to be broadcast to a much larger level. People can't say anything about us that we don't already know.
And although things might seem fun and lighthearted on Chrisley Knows Best, Todd and Julie reveal on their Chrisley Confessions podcast, behind closed doors, it's a whole different story.
I don't think that the fans truly know sometimes that the happiness that we're bringing you is at some of our saddest times. When our show started, it was supposed to be a docuseries, full reality, and the world took our show and turned it into a comedy. And it's been a heavy burden to carry for 10 years. We're dealing with all of the legal drama that we've had to deal with since 2010. And we're dying on the inside, but we still have to put a smile on your face.
I think that the show is going to go on for as long as people tune in and they want to know what's going on in our lives.
And while the Chrisleys say we only see their happiest moments on TV, they're not holding anything back when it comes to their podcasts. Todd and Julie started their Chrisley Confessions podcast in 2018, and their daughter Savannah jumped on the podcast train last month, debuting her show, Unlocked with Savannah Chrisley.
You and Dad's podcast, it's going great, per usual. I'm still trying to beat you, but, kind of hard with Chrisley Confessions.
You'll get there, trust me.
I've always wanted to do a podcast. I just never really made it a priority. And then I just got to a point where I was like, all right, I need an outlet for myself. Like, my mental health is more important than all these other projects that I have going on. And I need an outlet to voice how I'm feeling.
Meanwhile, Todd's other daughter from a previous marriage, Lindsay, has 2 podcasts, Coffee Convos and The Southern Tea.
Where I'm ready for it to be a new year. There's been so many things that have gone on that I'm just kind of over it and ready to start fresh and to have a little bit of a break.
And while the Chrisleys seem all in on their podcasts, they aren't abandoning TV anytime soon. Todd reveals they have a new project in the works.
Now we're at a much better place with new show content that's going to be coming out, that's going to be giving you a whole new perspective of the Chrisley family. And you are going to get to go through the ups and the downs and everything that we're going through. And you are going to hear the little bit that you may have heard in the tabloids. You'll get to hear the whole story. The documentary that we're working on right now is going to be very telling. And we hope that our fans will embrace that.